So about a month ago, I've built a new PC on my stream, twitch.tv/Tangle, link in the description by the way. After stress testing the PC to see if everything worked fine, I had to naturally download all the programs and things that you need for things. Anyways, I just wanted to download all of my games that I normally play, and after downloading the 5th different game launcher, I realized that there are a lot of game launchers out there. And in this video, we're gonna look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of video game launchers.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
Starting off with the Big Daddy, the giant, the Steam machine. It's Steam. It's the oldest launcher, with it being released in September of 2003 by Valve Software. Everyone has most of their digital library on Steam because frankly it's been around the longest, and it's also probably the most fledged out launcher of all of them. The store page is easy to navigate, the statistics page is a cool feature, and it's the only launcher which has managed to establish a true community, with things like the workshop being pretty successful and stuff like big profile customizability options. It's actually the only launcher that I have open when I'm not playing video games, because I've literally got friends that I only talk to on Steam because I've literally just met them in an online game, and Steam is the only place where I communicate with them. But, and this has to be said, Valve takes a pretty big cut off of the sales of Steam, so that's not nice for a lot of developers, and that's the reason why I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I guess I'm gonna rate these games now.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
That 30% cut is why Epic Games has managed to land so many timed exclusives on their launcher. Epic only takes a 12% cut from the sale of a game. Also, it's probably really hard to resist that Fortnite cash. Now, most people will probably regard the Epic Games launcher as one of three things: the Fortnite launcher, the Unreal Engine launcher, or I get the free games every month that I will probably never play launcher. No, but really here, Epic's launcher gets a lot of hate, not only because of Fortnite, but also because of the aforementioned exclusives that people would rather have on Steam, or just don't want to wait a year for to release on Steam. But I think they're doing us some good things for the gaming industry in general, and they're the reason why Steam, which has been stagnant for a lot of years prior to, Epic stepping up their game, introducing actually a lot of features into their launcher, so that's great. The user interface has gotten better over the years. I don't really use it though, so it'll get a 7 out of 10.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
If I could wipe one launcher out of existence, Origin would be the one. Before it was cool to hate on Epic, Origin was the original villain. Introduced as the new EA exclusive game launcher in 2011 with the release of Battlefield 3, Origin was bad. In fact, it was so bad that it was common belief at the time that Origin was actually spyware, since the launcher scanned your entire PC's file system. EA actually, on a side note, had to make a public statement regarding the issue, by the way. Origin and a lot of other launchers are in fact just that, game launchers and nothing else really. It was and is completely stripped of everything that people like about Steam. I started playing PC games in 2011, and Battlefield 3 was my first real AAA gaming experience, and Origin was really just the thing that ran in the background. Even messaging friends wasn't done through the Origin chat, it was done through the Battlelog chat on the web browser. And EA never really bothered to create much of a community feeling for Origin. In 2016 the launcher got a redesign, and since then it's been a laggy piece of shit. To a lot of people's surprise, EA announced at the end of 2019 that their games would be available on Steam again, and I and a lot of other people probably thought at the time that this would mean the end of Origin, but they announced the redesign a couple of weeks ago, so it seems like Origin will become exactly what the next launcher in this video already is. By the way, 1 out of 10, piece of garbage, ass garbage.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
Ubisoft's game launcher that launched about a year after Origin, and it's just as boring. Like, it just opens in the background whenever I press play on a Ubisoft game on Steam, and after playing the game, I close it. But it's better than Origin because it's actually relatively responsive, so 2 out of 10.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
It's the Activision Blizzard launcher. You either use it to launch WoW or play Call of Duty. All of the other games are dead. Blizzard rebranded it in 2017 to the Blizzard app, but quickly reverted the decision actually, just because they realized that Battle.net was actually a pretty loved legacy brand that people had gotten for some reason really attached to. In 2019, Blizzard decided to end their publishing agreement with Bungie about Destiny 2, which subsequently moved to Steam with a pretty big success actually. At this point, I want to give Blizzard the award for something that no one ever thought would happen actually. I want to congratulate them for the most hated game company. A title that no one thought could be taken away from EA, but they somehow managed to do it, so congratulations, I guess. 5 out of 10 because of World of Warcraft and because the redesign looks kinda nice actually.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
The Rockstar Games launcher takes the crown as the most useless launcher so far to be made. It has a total of 9 games to buy on it, of which all of them are available on Steam. Also, why can't you just launch games via the Windows search? Like, you have to start the games through the launcher for some reason. What is that, dude? 0.5 out of 10. Completely and utterly useless.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
Now, I have to be honest here. I don't have that one installed. On the positive though, there is an actual community tab and a streams tab, but it's Bethesda, and if your #1 game to show off is Fallout 76, you know it's not really the most packed launcher in existence. And judging from this article by Seamus Young after doing some research, it seems like that it's everything it looks like. 1 out of 10, it's a browser coded in C++.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
Most people use it to get Xbox exclusives on Windows, and for that, both of these launchers are okay, I guess, with the Microsoft Store being exactly that, an app store. And since they kind of work together, I decided to include them together. The achievements are annoying though, so 2 out of 10.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
Formerly known as Curse, the Twitch app is probably the only launcher in this list other than Steam which has an active modding community. It's the go-to modding and add-on platform for World of Warcraft and Minecraft, so it's probably used quite a lot. Other than that, if you have Prime Gaming, then you get games there for free. The launcher also had a store page at one point, but when you click on more games, it just sends you to a page that doesn't exist anymore. Seems like they just forgot about it. Oh, and you can watch streams from the app if anybody's interested in that. 6 out of 10.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
itch.io is an open source indie game platform, and honestly it's really cool. Probably the only launcher that has found an actual niche for itself. It has a thriving community, it hosts game jams, has a community devlog page, and its forums are pretty active. Plus you can get a lot of good free indie games there. So if you're into those types of games, I'd recommend the launcher. 8 out of 10.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move, white girl.
For the last launcher, I've decided to choose the best of the, I'm just gonna call them unifying game launchers. As an honorable mention though, there are other launchers like Playnite, Launchbox or GameHub that are great too, but GOG Galaxy 2.0 is, in my opinion at least, the best of them. Not only does it include CD Projekt's GOG.com store, which focuses on preserving old games, and it's the only store where most games are DRM free actually, meaning you can install your copy of the game as often as you want on as many devices as you want. There's actually a great video by NoClip about GOG.com. I'll link it in the description, it's actually really great, you should check it out. But honestly, as nice as GOG.com is, the killer features come with Galaxy's launcher integration. You can see all of your game stats, all of your friends from all your individual launchers in one single place, and that's the great thing about it really. It has a lot of customizability and they actually seem to give a fuck about your privacy, so that's a plus as well. 9.5 out of 10, almost perfect. Hey, this video was a bit of a different, more quick-paced type of video, so let me know how you liked it when compared to my older videos on the channel. But still, I hope you guys liked it nonetheless. I actually have quite a bit planned for this channel in the future, so stay tuned on that, and until then, thanks for watching and have a great day.